If you're faced with the situation where you're trying to catch bass in very shallow, clear water and you want to use a surface lure, the Zara Spook is the best choice. This lure can be fished very slowly from side to side using a walk the dog technique. And even though the lure does not make a lot of commotion or vibrations, it snakes across the surface and it looks like real food. You can see it here, the silhouette. That is enough to get fish to strike in clear water. In addition to surface plugs, there is a spoon that works really well to fish shallow water, whether it's weedy below the surface or fishing it right on the surface, and that's a Johnson Silver Minnow. Here we have the actual spoon without a trailer on it, and you can see the way it rolls and the weed guard. This spoon is virtually weedless as it goes through the vegetation. It can also be fished right on the surface, right through lily pads or heavy vegetation, and it looks like a baitfish that's trying to dive down, and it works extremely well even in the middle of the day. Both largemouth bass and smallmouth bass love to feed on frogs, especially in the summertime. The only problem is that live frogs are very difficult to use in and around weeds. Here we have a shot of a snag-proof frog being worked in very heavy cover, and even the weariest of bass will think that's a real frog. Other frogs that just have a weed guard can also be fished in open water very close to vegetation.